guys sounded great.
But that wasn't supposed to be us right there.
Whenever we do the chorus,
I don't know.
after the first few times, I'm going to sing out to
Amanda and Nancy. Okay, Ahavat Olam.
Do you want to sing
Michelle.
Oh, we can with as a band. We'll do. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. Okay. You guys, we'll go in the other room. Where's that, Allie? Amanda, we're gonna go in the other room. No problem. Okay.
So dignified.
Okay, gotcha.
So you can hear me through the monitor? Okay. Can you hear me through the monitor? Can you hear me through the monitor? You got me. I could serious at any time. I mess around right up until the point. Yeah, he's messing with me and I can't handle it. They make me wear it. Yeah, at some point I got bigger than that. All the cards folded.
My wife was 5 sisters, so there was no teasing. But I grew up in a family that was nothing but teasing.
Careful on the cakes.
I'm the same way, and I have to be careful. She doesn't get teasing.
It's she also hit each one of us with a card.
I am. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. I love the series. I'm sure you have a few to read.
I do.
You need a lot of compression. Is he didn't like your bass drum? Did he like your bass drum? That really gets that. You can kind of dial it in. Just compress the hell out of it. I know they're pretty good. What time is it? I don't know. 10 to 8. Let's play something. Let's play something like Liffey Lock or something like that. Do you guys get the music to that? Sure. This is the thing as people are coming in. Just the time.
Okay, sure.
We're going to begin. You have song sheets, everybody? You have your song sheets. Good. We'll ask you, please, to join along with us. Im Tirtsu. Please help out our wonderful, wonderful Shir Aliyah choir.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
So by this first song, you already know it's not about us, it's about you, and it's about us, and it's about all of us singing together and bringing joy into the Shabbat. That was what Debbie Friedman was so much about, and this is her 7th year since she's been gone. It's hard to believe, and her mom just passed away yesterday, and we all remember her sitting here, and she loved being here. I just want everyone to know she loved you, she loved this, and she loved that we all really remembered her daughter. And so, sort of in their honors, let's just bring it. Sing unto God, page 1.
Joy
going to sing unto God. We're going to welcome in our Shabbat angels. We're going to rise together for Shalom Alechem. We'd like you to put your arms around your neighbor, right? One arm only around each person. If you have two around the same person, it's a little bit too close. So just one arm. If you have them, we're going to join together. If you know the words, great. If not, just feel the music, and you can lie along with us. Shalom Alechem.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharei, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. One more time. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharei, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh,
We remain standing for the blessing of the Shabbat candles. Dana Hammerman and Sally Hammerman, Carol Tauber, if you'll join us up here. We begin together, everyone with the Hebrew. Enjoy it together.
Yalla la 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 la. Yalla la 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 la. Yalla la 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 la. Yalla la la la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu v'tzivanu lehadlik ner v'tzivanu v'tzivanu lehadlik ner v'tzivanu v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
May the brightness of these candles banish all gloom, anxiety, and care from our hearts and from the hearts of our loved ones. May this Shabbat bring us peace and serenity, joy and rest. Keep aglow within us, O God, the spirit of gratitude for your many blessings, so that we may know the sweet taste of contentment and the rich harvest of sharing. Kindle in our home a deeper love for one another, for our people, and for all your children.
Amen.
Yalla la 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 la. Yalla la 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 la. Yalla la 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 la.
You may be seated. Shir Aliyah.
We used to sing this every Friday night at camp. And this is a beautiful song about candle lighting that our Shir Aliyah is going to sing. Oh,
Hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace.
Shir Aliyah is beautiful. You're going to be able to follow and continue with Lecha Dodi. You'll find page 23, or if you prefer, in your transliterated, the booklet you have on page 4. We remain seated for the first 2 stanzas, and then when we arrive at the third one, we're going to rise at that time. We'll give you the cue. The doors will open up magically, and the beautiful image of a Shabbat bride will join us to make our Shabbat even more beautiful. Lecha Dodi.
Almost every melody that you hear tonight was written by Debbie, but this is a melody that she took from the Hasidic, the Mozart, I think, and the Hasidim, and this is something I picked up from her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. La 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 lecha dodi. Ya la 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat v'kaven. Ya la 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 lecha dodi. Ya la 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat v'kaven. Shamur v'zachor v'dibor echad Yishmiyanu el ha'yuchad Adonai echad U'shemo echad L'shem u'tiferet Ya la 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 lecha dodi. Ya la 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Ya la 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 lecha dodi. Ya la 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki hi mekor haberacha merosh mikeh nesula sof ma'aseh lecha dodi. Ya la 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Ya la 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 lecha dodi. Ya la 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 likrat kala. Ya la 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 b'nei Shabbat, b'nei Shabbat nekabela.
We rise together, face towards the door, please.
Boi v'shalom, ateret bala, gam b'simcha ובצהולה תוכם בוני עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה יאללה לה 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 לך תודי יאללה לה 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 לקראת קלה יאללה לה 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 בני שבת נקרא יאללה לה 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 לך דודי יאללה לה 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 לקראת קלה יאללה לה 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 בני שבת
Shabbat
We remain standing for the official call to prayer, the Baruch Hu, page 39b, or in your translated booklet on page 4.
And this is a Debbie Friedman melody, so we'll start with the little nigun, so you learn it. By now, after 6 years of doing this, you probably already know it, but we're going to do it anyway. Yai lai lai la lai la 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 lai lai. Yai la lai la lai lai lai. Yai lai lai la lai la 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 lai. Ya la lai la la lai lai lai. Try it with us. Yai lai la lai la 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 lai. Yai la lai la lai lai lai. Yai lai lai la lai la 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 lai. Ya la lai la la lai lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Praise be the Blessed One. Praise be Adonai. Praise be the Blessed One forever and evermore. Yai lai la lai la 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 lai lai. Yai la lai la lai lai lai. Yai lai lai la lai la 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 lai la la lai la la lai la lai.
You may be seated. Page 40, Ahavat Olam. We have a couple of guest soloists coming up with us to share. Again, page 40, Ahavat Olam.
Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadeta Otanu limadeta Al kein Adonai Eloheinu v'shavenu Umenu nasiach b'chukecha ונזמור בדברי תורתך ומצוותיך לעולם ועד. יפם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגי יומם ולילה נגי יומם ולילה ואהבתך תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. אוהב עמו ישראל.
Beautiful.
Amanda and Allie, thank you both. It was beautiful. The Shema, You will find page 41. We invite you to close your eyes in these first 6 words. This is your moment of real introspection and connection to feel that oneness in your soul with God, with life, with everyone, as Ryan is going to lead us.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bevechol levacha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vechayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha veshinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'betecha uv'lektecha b'vaderech uv'shortecha uv'ekunecha uv'shartam leot al yedecha v'chol otafot b'einecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha.
In your supplement on page 5, so right where you are, you're going to find thou shalt love the Lord thy God. If you grew up, how many of you grew up at a Reform camp, maybe a Reform movement camp? Was this right? You had to have learned this. 1970s, Debbie Freeman was trying to transform prayer, trying to make it to reach, to be understandable, to have a connection, to create a Jewish new interpretation, if you will, of that relationship to prayer. One of her all-time favorites, I think, of people in camp, certainly, and for all of us. Let's join together. Shall love the Lord thy God. Her interpretation, her translation of Ve'ahavta.
And with all thy might, תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, ואתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיהם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלים. אני אדוני אלוהיהם, אלוהיהם אמת.
That's your cook. By the way, did you notice in Debbie's prayer there that she left in that old English, if you will, thy and thine, and intentionally, by the way, to have a sense of the sacred in prayer. And how do you keep the sense of somehow that this is sacred language taken from Hebrew, but you still want to feel the sense that this is not just the common vernacular. So when you read it and you pray it, you still feel that sense of something that is not of each and every day. We're going to continue with Micha Mocha, one of our favorites of hers as well. You will find that. Let me find the page 44, or in your booklets, page 5.
Lie, 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 lie.
Page 6 of your supplement. For many people who are dealing with illness, this prayer says it all. Right? This prayer, for so many, and the melody just gives strength and comfort. We want you to feel the healing powers. I know there are people here struggling with illness. Someone sitting here tonight, whose cancer came back, and we're sending out prayers of healing and strength. And for everyone who's dealing with either a physical issue, an emotional issue, an addiction, an eating rights disorder, whatever it is, we believe that our prayers can help give strength and comfort. By the way, we were mentioned in an article in Tablet Magazine, which is an online Jewish magazine. If you don't get it, it's very interesting often. And they did an article on live streaming, which we have here in our congregation. And we were one of the real forerunners, if you will, of it. And I told, in the article, you'll see, I talk about two moments in which most are significant for people at home. The Misha Berach prayer, because many people are homebound or dealing with illness, as well as the mourner's Kaddish. That's a moment in which if they can't be here, to be able to hear the name of a loved one and to have a minyan, a community to be with them, are such important moments. And so there are certain moments when I'll also address those who are at home, that we hope that you have prayers of healing and strength with all the other people that we think of. So I want you all now to bring to mind people who you are healing, thinking of, who need our healing. Just think of them. It's for you. Feel that healing power enter, giving you strength at this moment. As we join together.
Mi shebera avotenu mikor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Lechi Lach, the next one is a prayer song of transition. Now, it was written for a friend of hers, I think, a significant birthday, something ending in a 0, I think.
Yep.
And the idea was that it shouldn't be a sign of aging, but rather each birthday, a significant one especially, should be a transition of life. It's written in the masculine, the feminine. The words are originally spoken to Abraham, Lech Lecha, go forward. Also here the feminine, Lechi Lach, to recognize that women have that role and that voice. So if you're in a transitional moment of life, job, retirement, life situation, I want you to feel these words in this prayer and what she intended to give you strength and the ability to know that it's going to be okay. Every challenge is an opportunity. Each door can open. You can walk through to another stage of life. Lechi Lach, page 6.
Lechi lach to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha to a place you do not know. Lechi
you're going to come up and lead us. Thank you again, ladies,
So
Allie and
beautiful.
Amanda. On page 46, Ryan's going to lead us in Vishamru, and you'd like them to join along with you, wouldn't you? Very much? Very much, wouldn't you? All right, that should be enough encouragement to join along with them as we join together.
Israel, oh he leolam, oh he leolam, oh he leolam. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat, asod et hashabat ledotam berit olam. Jamim asa Adonai et hashamayim et haaretz veshamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat asod et hashabat ledotam berit olam. Uvayom hashavi Shavat vayinavash, Shavat vayinavash, Shavat vayinavash, Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat, asod et hashabat ledotam berit olam.
So how many of you celebrated Valentine Hatzadik, Yom this past year? How many of you celebrated? It's not a forbidden topic in Jewish life. Did you get presents? Did you get a card? Do you expect a big present on Valentine's Day or no? No. You don't. Right, I won't go into would you like one or not. We're not going to go there. Right? But it's all about, we're careful not to make too much of it. But the question is, what does it mean to give something of the heart? Right? To really give something. And so we can learn actually from this week's portion when it talks about building of the tabernacle. So they're told to bring, by the way, many things to build the tabernacle. So they're told to bring gold and silver and bronze. They're supposed to bring stones, and they're supposed to bring acacia planks, and they're supposed to bring tapestries and dyes and all kinds of things to make the tabernacle. And you might think, oh my God, the best one would be like bring gold and silver. That's what I want, right? That's what I want. But I want you to think for a moment. I don't know if you've ever really thought about this. Where did they find acacia wood? Now, where do you think? But it's fascinating. By the way, you should know Bamidbar, which we often translate in the wilderness, in the desert, really means in the wilderness. It just means an uninhabited area. But I want you to think about what it meant to go out and to get the acacia wood planks. It means you had to go out and find the tree. You had to cut the tree down. You had to cut the planks up. You had to plane them and then bring them back. And what about the tapestries? Any of you ever made tapestries? How many knots does that take to make a tapestry? We're talking about a lot. I don't think they brought their looms with them. All right, I'm not sure, but they're tying lots of knots. Right? Think about, and what about dyes? How do you make a dye? You have to take it from often plants, or, by the way, from animals, often from crustaceans. You have to find these things. You have to take the time. And then there were those who just pulled out their gold and silver. Isn't that interesting? If you think about it, the people who spent the most of their own value and capital and real dedication were those who had to take the time to go out and to make these things happen. And it's interesting because the tabernacle can be seen as the metaphor of a home. It's a home we built for God. It can be seen as a metaphor for the home that we create in our world today with couples, and which is why we celebrate anniversary Shabbat. Those of you who are visiting tonight, they're always, okay, how is he going to work an anniversary Shabbat? How is he going to bring that together and tie it up? So we're going to celebrate some anniversaries. By the way, not too many anniversaries in the month of January and February. These are for 2 months we're going to acknowledge. We send out questions, by the way. What memory of your spouse always makes you laugh? The second one is, what movie reminds you of your marriage? Okay? And what is a bonus, right, quality that you got in your spouse you didn't know before you got married? So I don't always give all of the answers that they provide, but let me have, are Meredith and Erwin here? I didn't see them. They're not here tonight, are they? They're obviously having a very happy anniversary. All right. Jay and Lisa, you are here. Where are you? There you are. I want you to stand up. 25 years this year. Memory of their spouse that makes you laugh the most. Both of you have the same one. Seeing Moses on the Kern River. Help me. What is that? Who was November 1991? Okay. You saw Moses. All right, but somehow that made you laugh running into Moses. That would be a highlight for me, but that's okay. And what the movies reminds you of your, no movie, just the perfect Hollywood script. Jay, very nice. Ooh, you can always go, ooh. All right, she said a TV show, Mad About You. The bonuses they got, Lisa says, with surprise, Jay can cook. All right, Jay says, Lisa doesn't cook, she sizzles. Very nice for the PG-13 version of that one. Thank you. Happy anniversary. All right. I'm jumping. Is there anybody here celebrating? Because I'm going to jump all the way to 48 years. Anybody who's celebrating a birthday anniversary, January, February, that wants to acknowledge? Anybody going once, going twice? Sold. Ivy and Bill, 48 years. Give them a hand. You were married at Delmonico's Hotel, New York City. Whoa. Wow. All right. 2 children, 5. You have 5 grandchildren, right? You have great-grandchildren? You don't have any great-grandchildren. No. Sorry about that. Not old enough. Oldest grandchild is 10 years old. All right. Memory of a spouse that makes you laugh. Not a particular memory, but a lifetime of memories that Bill and I have had incredible perception. At least 8 dozen times per week, we finish each other's thoughts and sentences. So that's always a nice relationship to be. And you said going on trips. Now, this didn't surprise me. You wrote this. Going on trips dressed up in costumes like Viking helmets in Denmark. Didn't surprise me. But it's lovely. I love it. Movie that reminds you most of your partner. You said The Frisco Kid, right? Because we moved to the greater San Francisco area at about that time that Gene Wilder and Harrison Ford made the movie. And you said Fiddler on the Roof. Because you played it?
At our wedding, I played on the piano and she sang Sunrise Sunset.
Give him a hand for 48 years. And celebrating 50 years. Please rise. Rabbi Arnold and Judy Stiebel. 50 years that you've been married. Give them a hand. Woo! Judy, what's the success of your marriage to Arnold? There must be one. What would you say? You don't know. Just finding. Rabbi, what would you say? Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Okay. And for you, finding the blessings of family, probably. I know that you love hanging around children, grandchildren, all that. We want to wish you Mazal Tov. We're going to provide a blessing for all those who are celebrating an anniversary. So do we have another couple? Oh, The Droyans. Right, Jeff and Patty, stand up. How many years have you been married? 49, just under the wire. It'd be a silver medal, that's all. Sorry. Silver's good. Silver's good. All right, 49 years. What's the success of your marriage? Laugh. At or with? Both. Depends on the. Who else? Your folks. Whose parents? Mrs. Parents. How many years have you been married? From Florida. 53. A new gold medal. Mazal tov. Tell you what, those of you celebrating, if you wish to rise or hold your hand, and if you didn't have the courage to write in something, just grab your spouse, the hand of your spouse. We'll share this blessing with you as well.
Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you all.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha.
May God's presence always dwell with you each and every day.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May the love that you share continue to inspire your lives, the lives of your family, the lives of community, and may you bring peace to yourselves and to the world at large. And let us all say, Amen. Kaddish, page 46.
So this Hatzi Kaddish was written by Debbie, and what her sister Cheryl tells me is after she wrote it, she thought, ugh, this is not for the synagogue, and she would never sing it. And we're going to defy, sorry, Debbie, because we really like it. In Temple Aliyah spirit, it is definitely in our kishkas. You'll see why.
Yitgadal ve'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah ve'alema divarach hirutei ve'yamelich ve'yamelich malchutei b'chayechonu ve'yom echon u'v'chayedecho beit Yisrael b'gelah u'v'zaman kari ve'imeru amen. Yeshmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lamei alamaya yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitromam ve'yitnaseh ve'yit V'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alema ve'imeru amen. Ve'imeru amen.
Page 47, you'll find the Amidah, which is recited silently in the evenings. I invite you to rise. Instead of our traditional Adonai Svatai, the Craig Tobin melody, we're going to, in your supplements, you'll find O God. The goal of this pre-Amidah meditation is to open our hearts, to bring us closer to God in this most intimate moment of the Amidah. And so we'll sing this together, this prayer, O God, and then you'll begin the Amidah, Hebrew or English, or the private prayers and meditations of your heart.
O God, as I stand before you, I ask for strength and for courage as I take time to look at myself. May I open my lips in prayer. And God, as I
Page 54, Kaddish Shalem, composed by another one of the greats of our generation, Stein.
יתגלל וידע שמי רבה ויעמד בחירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון ובמכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל בעגלה בזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם לעד לעולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כה בכתב ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה דמרון בעלמה ויאמרו אמן תתקבל צלותון ודהון כל בית ישראל קודם לשמיה ויאמרו אמן יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים אלינו כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן עושה שלום במרמיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו amen.
Page 55, Ryan, you're going to come up for the final prayer of your set, as we say, for tonight. We're going to rise, please. You're going to join along with them as well for Kiddush, page 55. Go ahead. We remain standing, please. Page 56. Aleinu the
Yotze Breshit Shelo Asan Gidoye Amatzot Velo Samanu Mishpechot Ha'adama Shelo Sam Chelkeinu Kahem V'goralenu Kechol Hamonam V'anachnu Korim U'nishtachavim U'modim Lifnei Melech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shehu Noteh Shamayim
Kakatu b'toratecha Adonai yimloch le'olam ha'ed v'ne'elam v'yadonai yemelech ha'aretz v'yom ha'hu yihyeh Adonai echad u'shemo
You may be seated. Page 58, you'll find the Mourner's Kaddish. Our tradition when we begin the month of Adar, which just began yesterday and today, supposed to joys increase, but also when you have a non-leap year, you also have a longer yahrzeit list, 2 months of Adar merged into one. And so we'll need some patience with the names that we remember tonight who, through their loving memories, continue to inspire us to this day. On this Shabbat, remember the yahrzeits of Louis Block, Fredka Goodrich, Fred Gottfried, Esther Kurtzman, Sarah May Lasky, Marion Lavin, Frank Lipkin, Evelyn Rosenzweig, Bruce Saltman, Robert Seidner, Samuel Stone, Sarah Topi, Evelyn Visselman, Anna Weiss, Brooke Ashley Alexander, Stanley Alperin, Maria Altman, Devora Dodi Siubutaru, Sally Hursk, Marilyn Jessam, Jules Carey, Lewis Miller, Sheldon Otis, Bernard Schein, Gertrude Spasser, Oscar Alpert, Harry Goldenberg, Morris Halfon, Ernest Klein, Harris Craneman, Donald Nadler, Valerie Rosenbaum, Rose Titus, Mary Aronoff, Harry Braverman, Leah Shiot, Ann Gerner, Jean Jacobs, Phyllis Licht, Yolanda Mariah, Pete Rosenbaum, Sidney Siegel, Sidney Shadowitz, Isaac Silberberg, Kurt Bender, Louis Freiheit, Samuel Eisen, Josephine Landau, Jack Licht, Selma Lubin, Irene Albright, Ruth Padua, Lou Ross, Sidney Rosansky, Stanley Schwartzberg, Sarah Sklar, Harlene Elkins, King Levin, Zulema Resnick, Claire Ryman, Dorothy Rose, Leroy Ross, Marion Snitkoff, Elaine Spiegel, David Titus, Lou Zinnemann, Meyer Zuckerman, Dorothy Ehrman, Leah Friend, Estelle Goldshine, Claudia Grossman, Phyllis Hurwitz, Stephen Klinetsky, Eva Langsam, Ray Peck, Manuel Smolin, and Louis Levy. We're also mindful and saddened by the recent bereavements in our community. We mourn the passing of Janet Gottlieb, mother of Karen, Leonard Goldberg and family who are with us. And Karen, for you and for the entire family, we pray that always her memory should be a blessing and you should gain strength and comfort from the congregation. As well, we mourn the passing of Miriam Flesser, the mother of April Bender. And as Chazan Mimi mentioned earlier, we mourn the passing of Frida Friedman, mother of Debbie Friedman. She is certainly in our memories tonight. For those who have need or desire to recite the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, we invite you to rise at this time, and we pray, whether you're here in the sanctuary or you at home reciting these words of Kaddish as well, that they bring you strength and comfort. Page 58, those reciting the words, you gain strength and comfort, and those who are repeating and responding, you help to give that strength and comfort as the mourners begin together. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah. Amen. Ve'almad divrach hirutei, ve'amlech malchutei, v'chayechon, v'yomechon, v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. V'galal v'zman kariv, meru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach, le'olam omei omaya. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yipa'ar, v'yitromam, v'yitnaseh. Vitadar, Vitalev, Vitalal, Shmei Dekush, Brichu, Le'elam, Minkol, Birchata, V'shirata, Tush, B'chata, V'nechemata, Amiran, V'alma, Amen, Yehei Shmei Rabbah Min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu V'yalko Yisrael, Amen, Oseh Shalom B'mroma, Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu V'yalko Yisrael, Meru. May God establish his peace in the heavens, grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel, and all of humanity, as we say, Amen. You may be seated. My pleasure to call forward Alan Jacobson, president of our men's club. You're going to share with us some announcements?
Announcements.
Come on, get you.
Higher.
Is that good?
That'll do.
Go ahead.
It's okay. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. I think I heard that. That's good. Shabbat Shalom and a warm welcome to Temple Aliyah. Every third Shabbat, Mr. So-and-so. A tribute to Debbie Friedman. Mazel tov to all the couples celebrating their January and their February anniversaries. Tomorrow, our Shabbat morning service will begin at 9:15 in the morning. If you'd prefer something a little more casual and maybe even fun, not that this isn't fun, Rabbi Goldstein is offering an alternative Java and jeans service. I've been to it, and it's actually quite interesting. If you want to try that out, that starts at 9:45 in the morning. We also will be having an afternoon Shabbat service with a bar mitzvah of Ryan Hammerman. Congratulations. At 4:45. Next Friday, February 22nd, is our Shabbat live service that will begin at 7 p.m. And next Saturday morning, on February 24th, our Shabbat morning service begins at 9:15. Mishloach Manot sales are almost over. Please don't miss your chance to send a gift basket to your friends, family, fellow congregants. You can order them through the website on the temple. They're only $5 each. This goes through February 23rd. So it's coming up. Rest, Rejuvenate, and Retreat. Does that sound like fun? We have a retreat coming up at Brandis Bardeen up here on March 23rd and 25th. There's only 5 tents left. If you're interested, you can find some information on our temple website.
It's a cabin, not a tent. Just want to make sure everybody knows.
It's a cabin.
tent.
It's Jewish camping. It's in a cabin.
Restroom, you got it all. Okay.
It's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. Trust me.
Want to make sure.
Information on all of our temple events, you can find them in the Kol Shabbat that we handed out, as well as on our website. Please join us at the Oneg, which is gracefully sponsored by the Ryan, in honor of Ryan's bar mitzvah. Thank you so much. And lastly, I want to remind everybody, please, no electronics, cell phones, cameras, games, or anything else that might tarnish or help us to not maintain the sanctity of our Shabbat service, other than this talented musician with his electrical stuff, but that's okay. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. I just want to make sure no one had an image of having to go out in the woods and dig a hole and But it's a wonderful retreat. You're going to have a great time. Last year was our first time. We are close to just being sold out. So please, if you're interested. And Mishloach Manot, what a wonderful, important way to celebrate Purim, to send gifts and food to your neighbors and congregants. So please, we hope that you'll sign up for those as well. To our Aliyah choir, the angelic voices that you bring, thank you so much for sharing with us always. Give them a hand, please.
And a special thank you to Chazan Mimi, who has brought the joy and the spirit of Debbie Friedman.
Debbie Friedman, give Chazan Mimi a
precious
hand.
memory to our synagogue.
And Shir Aliyah, who we love always when you are with us. We're going to finish up, not with a Don Olam or one of those traditional ones, because it's Debbie Friedman Shabbat. Ali, you want to join us? Or Amanda? Or neither of you, or both of you? Either one. They're getting a little shy right now. But what are we going to do? Miriam's song?
We are.
You're going to find that in your handout, the supplement. Tell you what, why don't you stand up, stretch those legs like the Israelites at the sea that were singing out to God. Here we
Feel
go.
free to dance. And the women dancing with their timbrels follow Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song, so what do we exalt? Miriam and the women dancing all night long. And Miriam was a weaver of unique variety. The tapestry she wove was complete art history. With every thread and every strand she sings